Christopher Bell, boy, is he going to be a championship contender this year and in the future?
Just keeps getting better and better.
North Wilkesboro, how about that one? Woo!
From dirt tracks in Oklahoma to $1 million victory lane, Christopher Bell's story has always been inspiring. But what he just revealed after his All-Star race win left everyone stunned. With fans still talking excitedly about his epic win, Bell made a major announcement about his future that has NASCAR insiders and rivals on high alert. Christopher Bell has always been the quiet one in the spotlight. No drama, just results. But after dominating the 2025 All-Star race at North Wilkesboro Speedway, the Joe Gibbs racing driver is making headlines for more than just his skills behind the wheel. From his emotional comments about his roots to a shocking statement about where he's headed next, Bell's story has taken a powerful new turn. Born in Norman, Oklahoma, Bell didn't come from a racing dynasty. His dad was a high school basketball coach. Bell once thought football or basketball would be his future, until a family friend named Will Orr changed his path forever. Will took young Christopher to I-44 Speedway, where Bell fell in love with racing at just 4 years old. He was driving micro sprints by the age of 5 and later dominated dirt tracks across Oklahoma. Despite the lack of NASCAR presence in his home state, Bell stood out. Even though there isn't any NASCAR racing in Oklahoma, the dirt track racing here is pretty healthy, Bell said. I-44 Speedway and Court City Raceway, those were the two area racetracks where I really sharpened my racing skills. Bell's sprint car career took off with Keith Kunz Motorsports, and his wins caught the attention of Toyota Racing Development. He moved into the Truck Series with Kyle Busch Motorsports and quickly earned his first NASCAR win at Eldora in 2015. That win opened doors. He dominated the Xfinity Series, winning 19 races from 2017 to 2019, and by 2020, he was in the Cup Series. Bell proved he wasn't just another rookie, he was a future star. When Bell signed with Joe Gibbs Racing, it wasn't just a contract, it was a dream. The day I signed my first contract, it was like, okay, if we're going this Toyota route, it's Joe Gibbs Racing or bust, he recalled. Teaming up with crew chief Adam Stevens, Bell knew he had one of the best seats in NASCAR. In 2025, Bell already has wins at Atlanta, Circuit of the Americas, and Phoenix. But nothing compares to what happened at the All-Star race. The race at North Wilkesboro was electric. Bell started second and watched Joey Logano dominate the early laps. But then came the promoter's caution. Logano stayed out. Bell pitted for 2 fresh tires. It was a gamble and it paid off. Bell restarted 6th and charged through the field. With 9 laps to go, he pulled even with Logano and made the pass that stunned the crowd. That right there is absolutely incredible, Bell said. North Wilkesboro, best short track on the schedule.
Yeah, that right there is absolutely incredible. And North Wilkesboro, best short track on the schedule.
Joey Logano wasn't happy. I'm pissed off right now, he said. We had the fastest car. He felt Bell's pass was too aggressive, even suggesting if I could have got to him, he was going around. But others, including fans and analysts, saw it differently. I thought Bell raced totally fine, said Jeff Gluck. Bell didn't do anything, Bianchi added. Bell defended his move. I knew once I got the lead, I had the tire advantage, so I should be able to cruise, and it worked out that way, he explained. Bell shared his racing journey, revealing that his first exposure to motorsports came from a family friend named Will Orr. I call him Uncle Will. His name is Will Orr, Bell said. He was a friend of my dad. He would take me to the races. His son, Daniel Orr, raced cars at the local dirt track. Bell didn't mention plans to start his own team in the official coverage, but he made it clear that dirt racing remains a big part of who he is. The first race I ever saw in my life was at I-44 Speedway, and that's in Oklahoma City. I was probably 4 years old. Bell is now focused on the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He's coming off multiple wins this season and aims to keep the momentum going. He has 12 Cup Series wins, including back-to-back-to-back victories at Atlanta, Austin, and Phoenix. Bell's recent performances have put him in the conversation as a top contender for the Cup title. Bell's calm and calculated driving style makes him a difficult competitor. He rarely makes mistakes and capitalizes when others do. That's why drivers like Logano and Blaney know Bell is one to watch. He just beat one of the best in NASCAR. His roots are humble, his mindset is sharp, and now he's focused on Charlotte. Christopher Bell is proving he's here to stay. Bell also weighed in on NASCAR's evolving format. He voiced support for experimentation like the run what ya brung idea, even though it was canceled. As someone who came from a place far from NASCAR's traditional strongholds, Bell believes in giving more people a shot and isn't afraid to speak out when change is needed. From a kid at I-44 Speedway to the winner of NASCAR's biggest non-points race, Christopher Bell's story is the kind of rise fans love. And with every race, every win, and now every word, he's shaping what NASCAR will look like tomorrow. What do you think about Bell's rise? Should NASCAR try more wild ideas like run what you brung? And will Bell win the Coca-Cola 600 too? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more on NASCAR's biggest stories.